The River Teith fishing season was opened by Adam Henson and at Ancaster Square by the fishermen and the school children from Callander. The Tully Allen Pipers led the march down Callander Main Street to the River Teith.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to welcome everyone here this morning. Can we start with a round of applause for the Tully Allen Pipers? We have a fantastic turnout today, much larger than last year. It shows the success of this event over the year. I have just a couple of announcements to make before we hand over to our guest of honour today, Adam Henson. So let me, without further ado, mention first of all that there will be two competitions running today. The first one is for the heaviest spring caught, and the second one will be for the first spring caught. Both sponsored by Stirling Council and Deanston Distillery. I have a very great task to perform first, and that's to present the fishing caps to 4 members. The 4 fishermen who have contributed over the last year to conservation on the river and shown good sportsmanship. Can I call forward please the following: Michael Leo, Jamil Ahmed, Peter McMahon and Hugh McCann. Congratulations on this, sir. Jamil, you're very welcome.
Well done. Thank you very much.
Can I just conclude my small piece at the beginning by thanking the sponsors? who've made today possible. We have Deaston Distillery, Moore, Campbell Shortbread, Angling Active, and of course Stirling Council. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me hand you over to our Chief Executive, Stuart Carruth, who is also a very keen angler. Stuart.
Good morning everyone. I just want to take the opportunity in an event like this to thank the fisheries team. They work very hard at building relationships with all of you, and having spent time out on the river with the team, I know how much hard work they do in making sure that the river is in as best possible condition for you guys to fish. So can I have a round of applause for the fisheries team of Stirling Council? Also want to just talk a little bit about conservation. We're all very much aware of the decline in salmon stocks across Scotland. That makes conservation a really important thing. And I know that the beat here in 2010 was the best beat for the number of fish caught. I think it was about 1,300 caught. And to make sure that that continues, a lot of things need to be put in play, not least to work on conservation. And we're going to get some conservation caps later in the morning. So again, really important that we make sure that we all do what we can in relation to conservation and salmon. And I just want to say the last thing before I hand over to Adam Henson, and that's tight lines for 2015.
Well, good morning everybody. It's a huge honour and a great treat for me to come to Scotland and to come to the opening of the river. And some of you may know me off Country File, a programme on Sunday evening, and we're getting around 7 million viewers regularly. We're in the top 5 BBC programmes, which means that the UK people are very engaged in what's going on in the countryside. Not only those who live and work in rural areas, but those in the towns and the cities as well. And they need to know about things like this, the celebration of the river and the work that's being done on it. And it's wonderful that the community has come together, and the school children are here, and the fishermen and the council, everybody working together for a sole goal of the health and welfare of the river and the surrounding communities. And so for me to come and help opening it is, as I say, is a real treat. And I'm a keen fisherman myself. I used to fish as a boy, but mainly trout fishing. And I used to tie my own flies, but I've only ever tried salmon fishing once, and I failed miserably. So hopefully there'll be more good fortune today. But as we heard from Stuart, I think that the conservation behind fishing is absolutely essential. And you people are the eyes and the ears, and most importantly, the voice of the river. And you need to speak out, and you need to get the message out there, what you're doing and what you're trying to achieve. And there's lots of ways of doing that with local papers and magazines, but also with modern technology, with Twitter and Facebook and Flickr and those sorts of things. And get on your soapboxes and shout about how wonderful it is, because there are powers outside our environment that can damage what you have. And we've been fishing these rivers for hundreds, if not thousands of years. And we want to be fishing them in the future for hundreds of years. So without further ado, we'll go and open the river in a moment. But first of all, Scott is going to announce the winners of the photographic competition from the school. So thank you very much.
So this year we run a competition between the primary school and the high school, and we set them the challenge of taking a picture related to the river and related to wildlife. So first prize for the primary school is Isla Nemo.
Congratulations, very, very good photograph.
I'll come and see you with your prize.
Well done.
Second place, Gabrielle Semple. Third prize, Emily Thompson, P3. Then we move on to the high school competition. First prize, Andrew Murphy. Second prize, Maria White. And third prize, Hazel Imrie.
Right, well, it is an absolutely huge honour, and thank you, Scott, for inviting me down to officially open the River Teith. And as I understand it, I have to take just a wee sip, as we say in Scotland, and then throw the rest into the river. And this beautiful Deanston whisky that I had a little sip of earlier, I have to admit, will be floating down the river, blessing the salmon as it goes, and then we'll go straight back into the distillery made into whisky again. So nothing is lost. Oh, heavenly. Are you ready? Okay. I hereby announce that the River Teith is open for the salmon season of 2015.